How can I use subordinating conjunctions? Sometimes in our writing, we may want to add extra information that isn't as important as the main clause. This is called subordination. Today, we are going to look at 5 subordinating conjunctions: even if, so that, when, and because. These subordinating conjunctions go at the start of a subordinate clause. A subordinate clause adds the extra information to a main clause. Look at this sentence. They were determined to make it work even if the plan was tricky. They were determined to make it work is the main clause. It is one idea and makes sense on its own. The second clause is even if the plan was tricky. This starts with the subordinating conjunction even if. Here is another example. Beavers can change rivers if they are left to make dams. Beavers can change rivers is the main clause, and the extra information is if they are left to make dams. This starts with the subordinating conjunction if. The 2 sentences so far have used the subordinating conjunctions in the middle with the subordinate clause at the end. However, you can reorder the sentences to have the subordinate clause at the beginning. Have a look at how these sentences have been reordered. Even if the plan was tricky, they were determined to make it work. If they are left to make dams, beavers can change rivers. These sentences still make sense. When the subordinate clause comes at the start of the sentence, a comma is needed to split it from the main clause. You can see the commas here which split the clauses. Let's look at another example. The beavers need to return so that dams can be built. You can see this sentence uses the subordinating conjunction so that. The sentence will still make sense if we reorder it. So that dams can be built, the beavers need to return. When beavers create wetlands, they slow the rivers down. You can see that this sentence uses the subordinating conjunction when. Beavers bring more wildlife because the wetlands create more plants. You can see that this sentence uses the subordinating conjunction because.